Welcome to Subramani. You can see I'm continuing to be on my vacation, and I just had an idea. I thought, I've done one video long ago with a lot of details about what would have happened to your money if you had put 1000 rupees every month or something in HDFC Limited. It came to a phenomenal 24% kind of a return, including dividends. But a lot of calculation had to be done, and I was not very confident about my calculation. So I did not, I used the help of Amit Trivedi, one of his students, and to do it. But I was not very confident because not enough data about dividend and the reinvestment dividend dates and all were not very clear. That something called a TRI since 1978 was not available for HDFC Limited, and I don't think even HDFC Limited had it. Of course, I spoke to somebody, but they did not have it. So I was just thinking, what would happen if you had put maybe $1,000 in Google when it began, which means the early part of the 21st century. It must be 2000, 2001, or maybe a little later. And when that IPO came, I do not know how many people put money and how many people stayed on for 25 years, because it's a very volatile share. It went up, went down a lot. But those who thought it was something special, it offered the best internet search. I still think it's a great internet search, and people today are not searching on Google because they are searching on YouTube, which also belongs to them. Like if I want to make something, if I want a cookery item, if I want to make a payasam, if I want to make a pulao, if I want to make a sabudana khichdi, I don't go to Google and search how to make sabudana khichdi. I go to YouTube and search, say, making sabudana khichdi, and 1001 videos come up. When they took over YouTube, nobody knew that it would be such a great hit, but combined with the search skills, combined with combining the algorithms and keeping on giving you stuff which you want. You read something about value investing, and you will be given the best value investing videos continuously, feeding you continuously, introducing shorts, are all amazing thing. And it's almost a near monopoly in the lucrative search market. Even if you don't search there, you are searching on YouTube. It's still a great engine. Apart from it, there are other things also which it has done, and all the data that I'm getting about Google, I've taken it from Wikipedia, or rather Investopedia and things like that. Best thing is Google did not rest on its laurel saying, oh, we are the great search engine, we have nothing else to do. They launched an email where the greatest strength again is you can search. So if I've got a mail from you, I don't have to know the date or anything. Just knowing your name or your email ID or your date is enough for me to reach that mail. So it is a fantastic thing. Today many search engines have that, but I don't think the search engines then, the emails then had this feature. So Google email, which is Gmail, became a super duper hit. In the year 2006, I think it got added to S&P 500. So again, it required it was a quirky startup, but it allowed users to upload videos and things like that. And then it added mail, it added maps, it added the Chrome operating system, and extended its reach across the world, www, right? Then critics questioned even the buying of YouTube, for which I think they paid about $1.7 billion, and now YouTube is a great hit, and YouTube revenues are approximately 10% of Alphabet's entire top line. It's dominant in search and omnipresent on the web, and then it sets its eyes on mobile. It created a mobile system, Android mobile system, which is found in 70% of the phones. There is absolutely no doubt that it has got it's got a fantastic reach. What more can a person want, right? So smartphones, almost all smartphones have something to do with Google. Google tracks that, and many diverse projects that it organized itself. It called itself Alphabet, name change from Google to Alphabet. Future success is predicated on like the Magnificent Seven, Amazon and Microsoft, and so AI based stuff that analysts are pretty bullish about the future too. So, but before we go there, what is the bottom line on Google stock? Google has been, so here I'm reading from some report, Google stock has been one of the best stocks of all time according according to research by Hendrik Bessembinder, a finance professor at W.P. Carey School of Business at Arizona State University. He says it's the best. In fact, over its entire lifetime as a publicly traded company, Alphabet has generated $1 trillion in lifetime wealth creation, which accounts for increase in price and dividends and other ways how wealth can be increased. Okay, now question is, how impressive is that? Only 2-3 companies in the world have done better than that, which is Apple, Microsoft and ExxonMobil, right? So if it is the 4th best value creator in the world, retail investors are probably interested in what does a long-term Google stock look like. Well, it has been nothing less than stupendous. Stocks outperformed pretty much over everybody else, and Google's 20-year performance has perhaps been slightly less impressive, but it has been impressive all the way, right? Google stock delivered an annualized return of 17% versus 10% for the S&P, right? So if you put $1,000, the original question, if you put $1,000 into Google 20 years ago, it would be worth about $22,500 versus $5,100 if you put into the S&P index fund. So for all those people who tell you that index funds are the best because they are the cheapest, they are wrong. There can be very well managed funds which can outperform the index, and there can be single stocks which can dramatically outperform. I am not saying this as an investment advice, but have a look at everything before you go and preach to the world that just put all your money in an index fund, right? So if you're happy as a Google shareholder, I do think there is a lot of upside. Am I participating in it? Yes, through a couple of mutual funds who have invested in the Google stock. I'm not a direct shareholder, but yes, I am benefiting because of that, and it has got a fantastic rating by the analysts. And out of the some 68 analysts, some 40 have called it a strong buy even today. So I think it's a great buy, maybe for Americans who want to invest in America. I am currently not very bullish on America, so I'm not a buyer. But yes, my US related funds, I am continuing my SIP. It's not that I have stopped it, but am I buying Google? No. But do I own Google? Yes, through these funds. Thank you.